So I've always been pretty much a DIY costumier, if you like. Even from the beginning, you know, just like another punk kid, just designing my own t-shirts and writing on them and stenciling them or whatever. And so I developed that into, you know, stage clothes. I just grab things from thrift stores and sometimes online. And I take it and bastardize it and monkeyfy it with whatever I happen to have laying around, you know, something like that. Just add some glitter and some glitz to it. But I don't sew, I don't have a sewing machine or anything like that. It's all basically safety pins is how I put it together, and a little glue and a little spit. Got some nice fabrics. I think this patriotic zigzag style might turn itself into a suit. This is more of a hologram silver thing, which not sure where I'm going to go with that, but it's very nice. I've actually bought myself a dress form. It's adjustable to bust and waist height. So it's a plain lightweight black jacket with some nice colourful beaded trim. The objective here is to basically transform it from that plain jacket into one that looks more like this. Panel 1 needs a few tweaks. Second panel, back panel, probably just needs a tuck here and there. Sleeve 1, 2 sleeves. I believe one may be slightly shorter than the other, which is not the way my arms are as far as I understand. That looks okay. So I wasn't happy with the way this collar was looking. I don't think it works. So cut it off. Try and make another collar now. I also took a slice out of my finger on the way. Measure twice, cut once. What happened here was I forgot to flip over the material, so I've ended up with 3 left panels and 1 right. I'm not sure where I'm going to fix that, but maybe I've got enough material in this one. It's flexible enough, because the idea is this is going to be some kind of quick change. I've got to whip these off and have another pair of pants underneath, in theory. So once I've got the costumes in pretty good shape, then I have to test their, you know, roadworthiness by standing in front of the mirror and just putting on, because I use each costume, because usually I layer my clothes, so there'll be a shirt and a vest and maybe a suit on top of that, but I have to make sure they all work as far as quick changes go. So I'll put on the whole ensemble and kind of time it in my head if I've got a break between a song for 2 or 3 minutes if I'm off stage, or if it's an on stage quick change, I have to make sure that things come off easily, they don't all get tangled, and I have to make sure the transitions work. Okay, I'm going from this layer to this layer, how does that look? And I just stand in front of the mirror and I might switch things out until I get it the way I like. And I also have to make sure it's all kind of sturdy and functional, because I take things off, I just cast them aside, a roadie grabs them and puts them in a pile. So I have to make sure that they're gonna actually work, and especially when I have lights inside costumes, I have to make sure it's not too fragile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand off. Grabs and on. This one's called Angel. There's usually a lot of maintenance after a show, before the next show. I have to take everything out, make sure it's still working, make sure it hasn't got ripped. Off, on. Wait. Finish the set. What I'm doing when I'm standing in the front of the mirror is just like a dress rehearsal, making sure it all flows and works. I mean, these are the details that, you know, count. so things do work. I mean, it looks kind of casual, but there's a lot of thought that goes into that to making it look easy. For the end, that'll do. We'll see if that actually works live or not. Don't forget to subscribe.
This is your life.